Alright, bro. So, you need to move on. She doesn't deserve your all. Your purpose does. Memento mori. You only have a certain amount of time in this world. So why not achieve something great before you leave it? Probably you think you put Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, John Jones, Elon Musk on a pedestal because they've achieved something great. And you as well have the capacity and power to do the same thing. You just need a purpose. And when you waste more time living in this sorrow of, ooh, she doesn't love me, the more time you waste, the more time you get distracted from not fulfilling your purpose. And so what is your purpose? If you don't know it, discover it now. Sit down, exit off this video. I'm even telling you to not give me views. Sit down on somewhere and get a piece of paper and just think about, if you could do anything for free, what would that be? Is it playing soccer? Is it, hold on. Is it, playing the violin? Is it helping other people? Whatever it may be, whether it's going to the gym, whatever it may be, find your purpose. Something that you do every day, and when you do follow it, and when you do it, you feel like you're going in the right path, you're going to the right direction, and you feel like, when you work hard on it, you work good. When you do that, you know that you're winning in life. Because most people, most young people nowadays are led astray in thinking that if you find the perfect woman, if you find the one in your life, then your life is going to go all good and all great. But that's not how it works. Even if you find the perfect one, you're wasting kind of that energy that could be used on working on something great. Good quote from Linkin Park, or a good lyric from Linkin Park is like, I was dealt with this question, what am I leaving when I'm done here? And you should be focusing on that, right? You should be focusing on your purpose, because these are the things that, number one, it's going to make you feel good. Number two, it's going to make you, like, if you focus on it, it's going to make you achieve something. Let's just use soccer as an example. Your purpose is soccer, right? You genuinely love soccer. You've been focusing on your purpose for a few years now, right? It makes you feel good because you're following it and you're working hard on it. And that's what it does, When you work on your purpose, like, even though, like, you don't want to do it at that moment, like, you don't want to train soccer, right? But you do, after you do it, you're going to feel good about it because it's your purpose, right? And you feel aligned to your purpose. You feel good about it. And then let's say that you've been training for a couple of years and then you accumulated some success in it and you just genuinely look back at it and you put in work into it and you just genuinely feel happy about it. And then that's something that you have to be proud of. You're just not going to find these things when you don't move on from that certain person. And genuinely, trust me, I know how it feels to, not move on. And the real reason why you're not moving on is because either one, you're distracting yourself and not facing the problem head on. Like, remove all distractions. Stop watching my videos. Stop watching Hamza's videos. Stop watching Ante's videos. Stop watching everybody's videos. Just genuinely sit in a room by yourself and look at the mirror and face your problem head on, face on. And cry as much as you want, right? Cry as much you want. Cry for days. Cry for 3 hours. Cry as much you want. Let it all out, bro. Stop holding back. Just let it all out. Talk it with someone. Like, let it all out. Because genuinely, the more you prolong this depressive state of moving on, the more you put you following your purpose on delay. You could be achieving something great, but nah, you're trying to move on from this girl that doesn't give two craps about you. She's probably in like another room getting plowed by 6 other dudes. And what are you doing? You're still in your room crying about her. Have some self-respect for yourself. Have some anger, have that anger inside of you saying to yourself, like, why does she deserve to be happy and I don't? So have that feeling, you need to move on. You need to move on. Get like that slap in the face, hit yourself in the chest and say to yourself like, I'm tired of this. I ain't gonna take this no more. And that's when you begin to change. When you take a foot forward, you take a step forward and say, enough is enough. This is where things change. And you must have that moment, because until that day comes, you will not move on from her. And in the end, as the days pass, as the hours pass, as the minutes pass, as the seconds pass, that time that you could have been doing something that helps your future self, and instead you loathe in that sadness of that one girl. You gotta think about what's more important, about how you feel right now or about how your future self feels. Don't be selfish to your future self and just loathe in all the sadness. And think about him for once and do something good for him. You know, meditate, journal, focus on your mental health for once. You know, talk with someone. Do something for him instead of being selfish and taking all the time for yourself. Think about your future self and how your actions affect him. You're the only person that can change your own life, because at the end of the day, these are just words that's coming out of my mouth. Your body, your actions, your mind, your consciousness. So it's going to be you at the end of the day. It's going to be changing your life. I really hope this opened your eyes, because I've know that feeling where you can't move on. But genuinely, if you loathe in that sadness, it's a never-ending cycle. It's an infinite cycle of the same thing over and over again. You listen to sad music, you cry about her. You listen to sad music, you cry over her. You look at her Instagram, you want to go back with her. You text her, and then you cry again. And then it's a never-ending cycle. And until you break that cycle, you will forever be there. It's your choice at the end of the day if you want to stay there. If you want to hold yourself back, hold your potential, you know, like I said, you could have done something great. Be the next Elon Musk, be the next Michael Jordan. Instead of doing that, you instead want to be that sad dude that's crying over some girl. Have some self-respect for yourself and improve your own life. That's enough for me. My throat's getting dry. See you. Have a good rest of your day.